I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Have you ever felt insulted by someone who is supposed to support you? That's what happened to Kim Taehyung, or better known by his stage name V, a member of the boy band BTS. Recently, an insult came from a very unexpected place: the company that houses BTS itself, HYBE. Taehyung's reaction to this insult surprised many and became a hot topic among BTS fans and the general public. What really happened? And what big decision did he finally make? An unexpected insult. It all started when a derogatory comment from an internal HYBE party appeared on social media. The insult focused on Taehyung's vocal abilities and public image. Although, as part of BTS, he has proven himself on the international stage, the comment seemed to destroy his confidence. No one knows for sure who was behind the comment, but the effect was quite big, especially for Taehyung, who is known to have a personality that is sensitive to criticism. HYBE, known as a big agency and the manager of one of the biggest boy bands in the world, should be a place that supports their artists to grow. However, this incident actually created a rift between Taehyung and the company. News of the insults immediately surfaced, surprising BTS fans who never imagined there would be such tension behind the scenes. Taehyung's shocking decision. For many, Taehyung's reaction to the insults was something extraordinary. Instead of responding with anger or rage, Taehyung chose to make an unexpected decision. After some time to reflect and talk to those closest to him, he announced that he would be taking a big step in his career. The decision was to take a break from group activities and focus on his solo career for a while. This step certainly surprised many people, especially BTS fans who already loved the group's works. However, behind this decision, many saw an intention to show the world that Taehyung was not just a member of BTS, but also an artist with his own identity and creative freedom. This decision could also be a form of resistance against a system that he felt was unfair. This was Taehyung's way of taking control of his life and career, even though it meant having to temporarily separate from the group that had made his name. Fan and fellow members' reactions. Taehyung's decision certainly elicited mixed reactions, both from fans and from other BTS members. The fans, known as ARMY, showed overwhelming support for Taehyung's decision. They understand that this is a difficult step, but they believe that Taehyung needs to take time to find peace within himself and pursue his personal passions. On the other hand, other BTS members such as RM, Jin, and Jimin also gave their full support for Taehyung's decision, even though they felt like they were losing their bandmate for a while. However, behind the outpouring of support, there is also a lot of speculation about BTS's future and how Taehyung's decision will affect the group. Will BTS be able to continue to shine without Taehyung in the near future? How will it affect their plans for the future? All of these questions make fans and the media even more curious about the future of this legendary group. Challenges Taehyung must face. The decision to step away from BTS is not an easy one, especially for someone who is already very attached to the group and its fans. However, for Taehyung, this is a necessary step to find balance in his life. He has to face a big challenge in maintaining the relevance of his solo career, considering all the attention that has been poured into BTS as a group. However, many are confident that Taehyung will be able to overcome this challenge. With his extraordinary talents both in singing, songwriting, and visual arts, many fans believe that he will be able to produce extraordinary works that will carve his name even further in the entertainment world. What's next for Taehyung? After announcing his surprising decision, Taehyung is now at a very interesting point in his career. Fans are eagerly awaiting what he will do next. Will he release a solo album? Or will he explore other projects outside of the music world? What is clear is that Taehyung's future is very bright, and now, he has the freedom to pursue dreams that may have been held back. The insult from HYBE was indeed the trigger for this big decision, but who would have thought it would bring Taehyung is heading in a more free and creative direction. Now, the world is waiting for the next step from one of the biggest icons in the music industry. Will this be the beginning of a new, bigger journey? We can only wait and support the decision he has made. A promising new journey. For Taehyung, this is not just about stepping out of BTS's shadow, but about finding himself as a more independent and authentic individual. With this decision, he is not only changing the direction of his career, but also opening up opportunities to explore other sides of himself that may not be widely known to the public. As an artist known for his unique and deep personality, Taehyung could pursue things he has always dreamed of outside of music, such as visual art, acting, or even other fields that suit his interests and passions. While BTS fans certainly hope to see the group remain intact and successful, they also fully support Taehyung's decision to pursue his own path. As time goes by, many believe that BTS, even without Taehyung for some time, will continue their journey, and perhaps, after Taehyung feels satisfied with his solo journey, he will rejoin the group that made his name. However, this decision also raises many questions about the future of HYBE as an agency that manages BTS and other artists. If one of them can make a decision as big as this, will this signal a big change within the agency? Is there internal pressure that causes the BTS members to feel the need to take more independent and creative steps outside the existing rules? All of that is still a puzzle. But one thing is for sure, Taehyung's decision opens a new chapter in his career that will attract the attention of many parties. Taehyung, an artist who dares to take a big step. Taehyung's courage to take this big step reflects a side of himself that is rarely seen by many people. As an artist, he has experienced so much, from the extraordinary success with BTS to the various challenges and obstacles that come along with his popularity. However, with this decision, Taehyung has proven that he is not afraid to step out of his comfort zone and try new things that can help him grow and develop further. This also sends a message to his fans and those around him that sometimes, in order to achieve true success, we have to dare to make difficult decisions that not everyone may agree with. Taehyung's decision teaches us that we should not be afraid to go after what we truly want in life, even if it means sacrificing something we have worked hard to build. Moving forward, focusing on work and personal development. With the decision to focus on solo projects, Taehyung now has the complete freedom to explore everything he has wanted to do for a long time. Many speculate that he will soon release his long-awaited solo album, or perhaps launch another art project that reflects his creative vision in more depth. Taehyung also has a lot of potential to collaborate with international artists, or even create more personal works, which he may not have been able to explore while in the group. However, more importantly, Taehyung has the opportunity to get to know himself better. He has been living under a huge spotlight, with many expectations coming from various parties, both fans and the media. Now, with more time for himself, he can explore new ideas and find what he really wants to achieve as an individual, away from the label that has been attached to him as a member of BTS. Conclusion. What started as an insult from HYBE has turned into a monumental turning point in Taehyung's career. By boldly making the decision to pursue a solo career, Taehyung has paved a new path for himself, while inspiring others to not be afraid to take big steps for their own happiness and growth. In the pressure-filled entertainment world, this decision is proof that being yourself is the most important step, even if it means walking alone for a while. Now, we can't wait to see what Taehyung does next. Whatever happens, we know one thing. Taehyung is an artist who speaks not only through his music, but also through his courage to choose his own path. We will continue to support him, no matter what he chooses.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind.